Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Slabs to Cabs, where I take slabs that I cut on Sundays, turn them into cabochons and jewelry on Mondays. So this week we got this one. I cut this one a few weeks back. It's a really cool layered stromatoporoid. Shows some light through it, and that's why I picked this one this week, because I'm going to do something special with it. Here, I'll get it wet so you can see what it looks like. Really cool patterning on there, some really micro banded stuff in there. You know, this side's even better too. So I'm not sure, we'll see what side. I originally wanted this brown in the middle, but when I'm looking at this side now, I think it might be better, but it's got that pit. That's why I was going to make this the top, but we'll see what shakes out. But we're going to make it for, we already drew the oval on there, and we're going to put it in this setting. But like I said, I'm going to do something special to it before I put it in there, and I'll show you at the end what that is. But our first step is to get this little bit of excess off of here. So we'll set up the 6-inch trim saw and we'll get that trimmed off, and then we'll head over to the flat lap. Okay, so onto the flat lap, we have our rough shape cut. So I'm going to start on the 100 because I have a little bit to take off here. And what I'm going to do is just shine this top face, and then I'm going to put my beveled edge around it and make it just so it just doesn't fit inside of here. And then we'll head on to the 260 diamond, and then we'll make it fit inside of there almost like just a hair away, and then we'll make it fit with the 220 resin, and we'll go from there all the way to the 3000 resin, and then probably hit it with the finish disc. So let's get started with the 100 and get grinding away. So we are through all the discs. I did hit it with the cerium disc. This is what we came up with. Looks really awesome. You can see that little bit of pittiness in there where that quartz pocket was kind of coming all the way through the piece. And I didn't glue it in here quite yet because I want to kind of show you guys what I did. So I did put my beveled edge on it. You can just see that little beveled edge. I did want it to keep as many flat, you know, exposed surfaces as possible because I wanted to do something a little tricky with this. So I'm gonna grab my UV light. This is just a geolight, and I'm gonna just set it right on top of this thing just for a second. And I'm gonna get the light turned off here. If I can get this to, I'll turn the light off. Okay, so when you charge this with the UV light, and you know this will charge with any kind of light. If you just wear it all day outside, it'll suck up the UV from the sun. But what I did, yeah, that should be enough. I'll try to get into a dark corner here. So what I did was behind it, you can see that it's now all glowing green all the way through the rock because it sucked up that UV. Basically what I did, I'll get the lights turned back on and show you. So what I did is all I took was some glow in the dark duct tape, and I made it the whole back of this. So this duct tape will actually suck up UV rays like crazy, and it'll just charge, like light will charge it. And then I just cut a slit down the middle just so I'd have a place to glue the stone to it, because if you can't really glue, you know, I don't think you could glue a stone to this duct tape and have it like be structurally sound. So I just put a slit down the middle. So that's really all I did. You can kind of do any shape you want. And depending on how clear the stone is that you're doing, you know, you could do a clear piece of quartz and you could actually probably make a whole picture behind it out of that glow in the dark and then charge it with some light. So I think it turned out really cool. This is the second one I've done like this. And I think they look really cool. And they kind of glow in the UV, like a UV room, but not very much actually, because it's just kind of the tape showing through. But all right, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.